Activate the power within you. Girl, you're shining, I see you. So go on and walk through. Cause your time is now. You've been waiting and searching. No need to look far, it's in you. Grab your magic and do you. Cause your time is now.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Breaking Barriers with Bree. I am your host, Brianna Sharpe, and I'm so glad that you are tuning in and you're ready to jump in conversation with me. Listen, today we have a special guest. It's my sister girlfriend. She's joining us today, and I'm so excited. She's a creator. She is a creative director. She's a true friend, and she's just gifted with so many things. And so I want you to put your virtual hands together for my girl, Teaira Blount. Welcome to the show, T.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Of course. I'm so glad that you're here. So, look, y'all, today we're talking about fashion therapy because it's a thing, and T is going to talk us through it and share some insights. So, T, let's jump into it. How do you define fashion therapy?
I define fashion therapy by expressing yourself. I can't even, just describe how important it is that clothes really determine your mood. If you're having, what we like to call like a bummy day or a chill day, you want to go for the sweats. If you want to be a boss, you want to put on your power suit. The therapy is all about kind of displaying your mood through the items that you choose. It's so important. I see people all the time and I'm just like, oh, she looked like she's somebody. You know what I mean? Like, what does that even mean for us to be able to look at somebody like, I know she got it. It's all through clothing. It's so beautiful that clothes can tell a story and really heal us sometimes, just through the pieces that we choose.
Yes, that's so good. Because, what we wear is like a statement piece.
Yes, absolutely. I also feel like the bigger statement to that is, you can prophesy with your clothes. Maybe you're not where you are. Maybe you're not where you want to be. But who says you can't dress like you're already that 8-figure company CEO? Who says you can't dress like, whatever that dream job is for you? I honestly feel like if people realize that, before I hear your voice, before I understand your personality, I see you, that would really, really change the way that we dress. I know some people are like, oh, I'm not into fashion. Oh, I'm not into clothes. And your style represents that. You know what I mean? It really represents that. So if you want to feel better, as cliche as that statement is, it's so powerful because you can really lift your spirit with just the way that you look. That's why, I feel like it's important to learn what works for your body. It's not just about what looks good, but it's also about what looks good on you.
Yes.
It's all of that.
All of that. I love that. And you know what? Sometimes, especially on like gloomy days, this is when fashion therapy kicks in for me. Like me putting on a bright head wrap like today or a good lip, baby, that thing lifts my spirit. Because this is the self-work that I'm doing. It ain't for nobody else. This is for me. So I love that. Okay, so what is your favorite go-to outfit, shoe, accessory that you like to put on that lifts your spirit?
My favorite piece of all time is always going to be a blazer. I love blazers. I feel like you can put a blazer on with my favorite, which is like biker shorts that kind of stop around your knees and a graphic tee and some sneakers. If I'm like being a stylist that day, I'm out of there. I put that blazer on. You could just wear it with so many things. And when you add a blazer on top of an outfit, I just feel like it just adds this power to the look. I just love it so much. That's my favorite piece.
Yes. And that sounds like such an easy, comfy.
It is. I can still, because I also think right now, because we just got out of quarantine, everybody's really been kind of tapping into the casual fly look. And you can still wear sweats with a blazer. I know that probably sounds like what, but
I love it.
you can throw it on like a denim jacket. Just consider it like your new denim jacket, and you can wear it with almost anything.
Yes, I love all of that. And I feel like in this pandemic, since we kind of all been, quarantined and closed in, for the creatives, I feel like it has stretched us to be like, okay, how can I change up my style? You know what I'm saying? Like, what can I add? I know for me, I look at some pictures from about 2 or 3 years ago. You already know, T. Like, I'm not dressing like that no more. It's like as your spirit evolves, so does your style.
Yes, Bree, exactly. And I also feel like you made a great point about the pandemic really brought everyone back to the basics. It brought everyone back to what's important. And I'm not really seeing, these popular styles that we will wear in church anymore, because people are like, oh, maybe we were just really wearing this for people and not wearing this because this was really our style. You know what I mean? So now I feel like almost everyone is kind of becoming more chill and tapping into, okay, if I can't go to church, then I really can't put on my, big peplum, big dress anymore. So what is really me? When I pull back the layers of what's popular for church clothing, what do I like?
Yeah.
That's what we're going.
And you know what? When you brought up church, this is so interesting. Like, I don't think I'm going to go back, when the doors open. I don't know if I'm going to go back to the same style I had. I'm still going to be appropriate, but I also want to be true to my own self. So, like, let me tell you something. I ain't worn no heels in so long. Like, for real, for real.
Yeah.
I put on heels when I absolutely have to. But it's all about sneakers. It's all about, some flats or something. And I still think that you could be sacred and holy in your own way, and you ain't got to wear the heel.
Yeah.
Now, that's for everybody.
Another thing is, it's about defining what that is for you. Style, and especially church style, is so tricky because we have so many, standards and what people say is correct for church, or what people say is appropriate. And obviously we know the basics of what's appropriate. But once we build on that, you don't have to have on a big hat to be considered church appropriate, but it just depends. I like to call it politics. It just depends on the politics. And, people say, oh, she came to church with some jeans on. She ain't, holy. Like, you're not supposed to do that. You know what I mean? It's not about that. But like I said, that comes from just years and years of foolishness from a long time ago. Right. And we're still kind of falling into those trends. I say, do you, Bree? Go back to church, be chill. You define what that is for you, because you the one wearing it, and you're going to be the one up there with your feet hurt. So you wear those sneakers if you want to.
T, I think you setting the captives free today.
Yes, girl.
Because somebody is bound, but they about to be free today.
You heard it here first. Wear your sneakers to church. You are not, in my opinion, out of order. But obviously we have special occasions, and we have, things that you should obviously be in order for. But just on a weekly basis, come on, y'all. You don't have to, But again, channel your inner style. Figure out what makes you happy, what makes you comfortable, be appropriate, and wear that.
Perfectly said. And I think, what you have said kind of segues to our last question, right? So my last question for you today is, what are some resources you can leave us with that can help our viewers with embracing fashion therapy? And you've already opened the door, but you may have some more stuff to share. What you got?
Yes. When it comes to resources, honestly, I feel like because we live in such a visual world, via Instagram and Pinterest and all these other, different sites, I say figure out who is that. So maybe celebrity that you follow that you're like, oh, I love their style. Look on there, see what they're wearing, see, what works for you. There is no method to it. There is no, 5-step plan to figuring out, how to build your style. It's all about what makes you happy. Now, when it comes to what's flattering for you, that may be a little bit of a different case. But when it comes to channeling your inner style, you just have to try things. You have to figure out, when I wear this, how do I feel? When I wear this, how does it dictate where I'm going? Then you know, okay, I like when I wear this. I like graphic tees, make me happy. Experiment. It's okay. Have fun. That's what, life is all about. Back in last decade, well, that's how it goes, so don't be afraid. It's cool.
Yes, I love it. Y'all, show some love for the one and only Teaira Blount, our creative director.
Yes, girl.
Listen, thank you so much for joining me on Breaking Barriers with Bree. I really believe that you have helped somebody break that barrier of fashion therapy, of being open and trying new things. So thank you. You're such a gift.
You're welcome, Bree. Thank you for having me. Congratulations on Breaking Barriers. Y'all, show my girl some love. I'm so proud of her. I keep telling her, I just sense so much newness on Bree's life. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you. Kill it.
Thank you, T. And listen, viewers, thank y'all for tuning in today with Breaking Barriers with Bree. Listen, I need you to share this video. I need you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and make sure you click on that bell so you can get the notification that we got a new episode loading. I love y'all, and I pray that you have a great week. Peace, peace.